Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Ferry Hawks baseball. Join us Friday, April 24th through Sunday, April 26th for our first homestand of the season and our 5th anniversary celebration. Score big with $5 tickets. Grab $5 domestic draft beers. Enjoy $5 popcorn. And yes, 2 Nathan's hot dogs for just $5. Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Let's go to Bill O'Reilly, our first guest, the great Bill O'Reilly. Bill, your thoughts. I know you want to talk about Mamdani.
Yeah, I don't know why Obama was there at the school meeting with the kids. Does anybody know why Obama was there?
It was bizarre. I agree with you.
It's because Obama, that's his new way to power. Obama's guy, what was his name?
Axelrod.
Had a meeting with the Pope last week.
Yeah, but I think that was as a private citizen, and it was scheduled before the brawl between Trump and Pope Leo. But what was Obama?
Bill O'Reilly,
Bernie Sanders won't let Obama
your opinion.
What was my
opinion that he's there for as a private citizen?
Yeah, look, Axelrod didn't have any power at all. He's a CNN guy, and
so Obama doesn't have any power at all either.
No, that's why exactly. Obama has no power at all.
They're seeking new power through the Chicago, what do we used to call it? The Chicago Mafia?
The syndicate.
This is Chicago syndicate.
The outfit.
And I hate to say it, the Vatican, the people in charge of the Vatican used to be part of Chicago.
What do you make of that, Bill? It's an interesting juxtaposition there.
But it's a right-wing conspiracy thing that doesn't have any juice to it. What does have juice, though, is that Obama's position in the Democratic Party has been usurped by the progressive left.
By Bernie.
To them, he's not radical enough, Obama. He's not, they don't like him because he's too moderate. And he ran his operation for 8 years as a moderate Democrat, not as a progressive leftist, despite some controversies. So now, what I'm trying to figure out is, Obama, whatever he does, there's a reason. He just doesn't show up in Queens to sing the circle goes round and round to the 5th graders.
Right.
With Mamdani behind him for no reason. What is the reason?
Hey, Bill, did you see this, guys? The other thing I found interesting, he did that, right, Obama, and then he just did a video recently, I think it was in the last day or so, about Virginia. Did you see about, where they're trying to do the gerrymandering and redistricting, and he just did a video saying, essentially, he supports it, like, everybody get out because there's a big vote tomorrow night for it. So he essentially was saying, come on out, like, is he trying to reassert his position in the party? Because suddenly he's with Mamdani in New York, like you said, with a bunch of kids, and then he's doing this video pushing for something that, that's pretty extreme too.
Oh, Bill's
and the progressives like that Virginia thing. So that might be it, Rita. I mean, he might be trying to get back in the political game for some reason. So I've tracked Obama since he left office. He makes an enormous amount of money speaking. That's his primary source of income. If you want to book him for a speech, it's $300,000. That's what you have to pay him. Now, if he goes abroad, you get $500,000, and then you get the private jet on top of it and all the perks. So he's at the top of the chart giving speeches, and that's where he's got 4 homes now he's got to support. So you got to generate money. And Michelle generates money through the books and some speeches that she does as well. It's kept very quiet. They don't publicize it, but they're big time on the concert level. So maybe this is a way to gin that up to get more relevant, as they say. Or, and this is the more likely scenario, Obama wants to be the kingmaker for the next presidential election in 28. So right now you got nobody, no leadership, no one's in charge. In fact, in California, they may have a Republican governor. There's a good chance a Republican will take that office now that Swalwell is out of there. And the Democrats, like Obama, they're seeing this whole progressive movement shaking now. And it is just about what you guys talked about before I came on. You can't impose draconian lifestyles on Americans without a blowback. And that's what Mamdani is doing. He's a communist. Look, Mamdani embraces Mr. Met, and the Mets lose 11 in a row. Do I have to say any more than that? No. All right, so I know Sid Rosenberg put a curse on the Mets. I understand that. But Rosenberg has put curses on about 428 people.
And the other ones are okay.
Yeah, very few of them have lost 11 in a row. So there was a reason why Barack Obama was in Queens with Mamdani. And I think we're zeroing in on that he wants to be a player. And he wants to have some control of who the next Democratic candidate for president will be.
Tony Carbonetti.
Bill, I think if AOC and Mamdani are the face of the Democratic Party going forward, Bernie Sanders is the elder statesman, and Obama feels like he's left out in the cold. You laid it out perftly. It's exactly what you...
They don't like him. The progressive left, the Soros money, all of that, because they felt that he sold them out. When he got in there, he should have been a socialist communist, and Obama's not that. If you got 4 big houses, one in Hawaii, one in Martha's Vineyard, one in Chicago, and one in D.C., it's hard to be a socialist, all right? I mean, Putin can pull it off, but it's very, very hard. So I think that's where we are, but that caught my eye. And there's Mamdani back there, Now he's friends with Trump, he's friends with Obama, he's building a power base himself. Mamdani, this is not his last stop.
Yeah, the good thing is he's born in Uganda. So
No, he doesn't want to be president. He wants to reap as much power and money as he can out of this situation.
Judge Weinberg.
Bill, I want to ask you this. So I turned on the television the other night, and I see that Governor Walz of Minnesota is out there in Europe attacking the United States foreign policy, the military effort, while men and women are out there fighting and attacking our president. What are your thoughts about that?
I think that the Justice Department should indict Walz, and that has shut him the you-know-what up, because there's enough there to indict him on rebellion and tie him into this unbelievable con of the Somalis stealing the entitlement money going into Minnesota. Now, we've seen Letitia James, we've seen Comey. This is small ball. Get Walz. Get him. That's what I would absolutely do to this guy. And even if you lose the case, you lose the case. But, boy, this is a bad hombre.
And, he's not alone. I think it was Chris Murphy was over in Spain or somewhere. I mean, saying all this anti-American. They also are talking about doing the war powers vote every single day. Did you see this? This is their new mission.
Every day they're going to have a vote on war powers.
Yeah, they're going to have a vote on war powers, which means to not fund the war. I mean, every day to hope that somebody crosses over on their side.
Well, I hope Trump wins this. I mean, that would be a game changer in American politics if he wins it, even though the media won't give him credit for, we all know that. But if he negates that horrible terrorist government over there, and weapons inspectors get in and they knock it off, even if they violate it, the fact that he would get it done, boy, that would change everything in this country. And so, boy, I really, I'm going to D.C. on Wednesday. I don't know whether to see the president or not, but this is the biggest thing that he's been confronted with since he's been in office for all 5 years.
I agree, Bill. I agree. If he can get it. So what do you think? It's hard to read the tea leaves, but we're hearing so many different things in the last few hours. Literally, it's like whipsaw. 1 minute you hear, okay, they're going. It looks like Vance is still planning to leave for meetings. Now Iran saying they may not go. Now we're hearing that's IRGC commander is now maybe the guy in control there. So how tough is this?
It's impossible, because that's the game that the mullahs play. They'll never tell you what they're going to do until the last minute. But I understand that Vance and Kushner and Witkoff are on their way to Pakistan. Because remember, Wednesday is the ceasefire deadline. So they're there or about to land. And they say, they being the Wall Street Journal has the best coverage, that the Iranians are going to show up too. That's the latest Wall Street Journal article. Now, who knows? You can't believe what you hear from day to day, but that ceasefire, that's going to put Trump in a position where if they are arrogant and they blow him off, he's going to have to do something big. And I expected that to happen.
Yeah, I do too. And he's even signaling that. You heard the new news. He's coming out and he said, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Make my day.
Yeah, make my day, essentially. And I agree with you. This is tough. And look, we are all praying that this is successful, and that President Trump can do this. This would be extraordinary, not just for him, Bill, but for history, for the world. So we should all be praying for his success big time. Bill, thank you.
No.
Go ahead, Bill. No, go ahead, Bill.
No, I just said I want everybody listening to WABC to know that I don't want Mr. Met arrested.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
I just want him to win a blanking game. Okay, that's all I'm asking.
That might be a lot to ask.
Right.
Based on their record of late, that may be a lot to ask.
I've always been a Yankee fan, but the Mets deserve to win a few too.
A few games a year is okay. I'm a Yankee fan.
It's their due. What is it now? It's like 10 to, what is it? It's like, right?
11.
11-0. Oh.
They've lost their last 11.
Bill, we're praying for that too.
The Jets might win a game before they do.
Oh, no. And Earth will freeze over too, right? Okay. Guys, thank you very much. Bill, thanks so much. We love you. We appreciate it. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks for having me in.
Thank you very much.